It's finally time to go to F09. Yes, indeed, F09 is probably my favorite planet in the game because it's interesting and I like the music and stuff. Indeed, F09 is really cool. F09. That is totally the name of this planet. What was that? It's actually fog? How does that... Is that fog? Like, look at this text here. But yeah, it's totally fog. It's not F09. I always thought it was, but then I found out fairly recently it's actually fog, but can you blame me? Look how big that G is. It looks like a 9. It totally does. Like, the text everywhere else is... Okay, I guess some of it is. Like, the L's here are a bit big, but, like... I've said, like, the text and the translation stuff in this game is weird, so, yeah. But, yeah, it's fog. Not F09, but regardless of what it's called, I do really like this place, so yeah. So anyways, yeah, it's, me, CS-Masyet, and it's been a while since I've recorded. Because for some reason, for certain reasons, I kind of messed up and couldn't record. 2 Wednesdays ago, like I wanted to. And then I got sick and couldn't record Worldsing and Purple. And then I had my planned vacation for recording this. So this ended up being 2 weeks kind of late. Well, most are 1 week, because the second week was planned anyways, but yeah. I didn't mean for it to take this long, but it just ended up happening. So yeah, sorry I took so long. I really wanted to make sure this recording goes well too, because like I said before, I really do like this planet I'm going to. Because I really like the music and I like the planet itself. Like, so normally, like, this is the point where the playthrough will be a bit different from how I normally do it, because normally at this point, this is where I technically have, like, really close to getting access to the golden hot dogs for me to get more health. So normally I'd come here to Fog, to the first stage to get Bioyo, then go to first 7 to get the golden hot dogs. But since I'm doing just 3 hearts this time, I'm obviously not going to get the golden hot dogs, so I technically I can technically do all of Fog without needing to go to first 7 first, so... Like, the one good thing about this is I can just do the whole, like, planet straight this time. I don't have to go to one level, then go to another one to get something. But I do need BO to get something in first heaven besides the golden hot dog. But I can technically wait for that. It doesn't really matter when I get it. So I'm just going to do just Fog this time. And then first 7, so I can have BO for first 7. Might as well. Doesn't really matter at this point what order I do it, so I'll just be doing Fog first. Also, you might have noticed that the volume is a bit louder this time. I'm trying to like experiment different ways to like set up my headset, because I realize I can talk louder this way, but I'm not used to kind of hard to explain like what I changed with the headset, but I like found a way to make it louder, but I'm not used to doing it this way, so I might accidentally breathe into my mic and I might talk maybe too loud because I'm used to having to talk louder. So if I end up doing that, I apologize. I'll be like making a few cuts, like more than normal, to like check if it's going well. So if you see like noticeable cuts compared to normal, that's the reason why. So yeah. Okay, yeah. So I should actually play the game now. This planet is protected by a defense system. Also looks a lot like Saturn for some reason. So, like, Meaty Bros on this level, there's nothing to fight, so I'll just pick, Goldo instead of, Buckle. This meteorite is controlled by the security system of the planet. It is a half-gravity condition. You will float in space if you fall from the foothold of the meteorite. Watch your steps. I wonder if this was, like, a meteorite near the planet. I didn't realize that, actually. That's interesting. Actually, it explains why the gravity's so weird in this place. That shows us how much I pay attention to the text in this game. Because the text in this game is in Usually that helpful, actually. There's a life near here, but I can't remember where it is. Whatever. I don't really need it anyways. So I'm really glad I found a different way to record, like to make myself loud. Oh, I found the life. And then you do the ears there, so you can jump back up. That's how you get that life normally. Supposed to get that life without dying. So anyways, I'm glad I found a way to record this louder. So I can actually put the game volume louder too, since I can, because wow, nice. Since I was able to find a way to make myself more audible, which is really nice, because I really like the music in this level. So I'm glad I was able to increase the volume for this place, as I really wanted to do that. So yeah, try not to talk too much so I can hear the music, both me and you, people watching the video. There's the yo-yo. This stage is admittedly a lot harder if you have no idea what you're doing. And I immediately got distracted and wasn't really using Goldo as much as I should have been. Okay, wow, apparently I can make the volume of the game even higher. I was apparently talking, like, way louder than the game was, so I made the volume of the game more, because I think I can actually do that. I made it to 50%, which is actually 20 higher than I've been doing normally for this game, which is ridiculous. Actually, didn't want to really have to find out during doing this level, but it's fine. I have to go back to the first level anyways to, I think it's rock. Actually, why am I buying the discs? I have enough anyways, whatever. I have to go back to the first level to get Bioyo again, because I can evolve Bioyo. I was like, there's no more others to get in a fog, but that is not true, so you can get Spish in fog as well. I'm stupid. Yeah, it's rock. For some reason, at this point in the game, this is when I forget, like, the CDs and stuff for some reason. Pretty sure, the game is not too loud now. I tested it before. I tested it to make sure, so I should be fine at Goldo again. I don't know, I was about to go to Bouillon for some reason. Let's say Bioyo, but I just evolved it, so I don't even have Bioyo. Any mower. I'm gonna be boring and just do the whole level like this. But I'm not, because that is boring. But seriously, I really should be concentrating more on what I'm doing. I thought I was about to kill myself. I can get this hot dog here, it's fine. Also, I really need to be paying more attention to my health, because be playing with a lot less health than I normally am used to. Usually a bit more, like, less focus on my health, because I have the luxury of doing that with 10 hearts. But I won't with only 3, so I get distracted by LPing as well, so I need to focus more. If we're playing like Tohomon or Pokemon or whatever, it's easier to talk while playing than a game like this, so. Anyways, I got Bioyo. I was a bit more focused that time, so I didn't get wasn't doing as bad. No, I'm getting confused with the stage in Militar. Pretty sure Uncle's fine for this one. Yeah. Proceed toward to the goal with the search ears. What? Well, that's advice you can have for pretty much any stage. I was supposed to check this part to make sure the volume was fine, and I forgot. Oh well. It should be fine. Whatever. Remember when I was doing the there's no the gravity. I'm used to the low gravity now. It's weird. When I was doing like the guide for this game, I was tempted on making like me showing off the mini bros like every single time being in fog, just because I like the music in this place so much. But I controlled my urges or whatever and try to make it like balance between all the stages. Try to make them, for the most part, make sense for where I was. I really wish I I was able to like fix the problem with my voice for this kind of thing for the guide as well. Actually, I don't think I want to really matter that much actually. I love you, Bunuckle. I don't really need to concentrate on getting bones that much. I don't know. I'm trying to pick them up so much. Okay, now I will check. Yeah, nice. This is like the perfect volume to be playing this game now. It's like sometimes I talk too loud, but like when I get like quieter without noticing, it's like picks enough, like well enough, which is really nice. Ooh, what do you want to use for this fight? Because I only have 3 hearts. Oh boy. I'm gonna go the safe and boring way. Use Sayupi. You'll see what I mean by being boring. So if you want to fight Batlar in this situation with 3 hearts and Sayupi, I recommend doing the way I'm about to do it now, and I'll explain why when I'm done with the fight. Again, it is you, Blinder. Our battle will be surely settled this time. Here we go. Check and hack. This is actually yeah, for a Blender Bros fight, this is actually pretty fairly difficult actually. So really need to pay attention to what I'm doing. Shit, he hit me first. It's fine. Nice. That was actually easier than I was expecting. We had enough fighting today, but when we meet, next time I will finish you off. What happened to your voice? I, like, had my palty voice for you for some reason. Move up and down the passage and reach the goal. So anyways, now that I'm done fighting, I'll explain exactly what my plan was for that fight. So if you want to do that battle the way I did it, save Sayupi's attacks until when he has 5 hearts. The reason it is not just because so you can heal just in case you take damage, but because he actually gets harder when he has half his health. I did not need that on. He changes he has like a second phase or whatever, and he like throws chick attack all over the place. It's really hard to dodge them, and he always does that when he has 5 hearts remaining, which is the perfect time to kill him with Sayupi because you can attack with him 5 times. So that's why it's best to save it for that part, even if you lost health beforehand. And that is the reason, and that makes the fight way easier. So yeah, if you have having a hard time with this fight for some reason, this is not a bad strategy to do. Also, because Sayupi is extremely OP even in a situation like this. As long as you do it the exact way I just mentioned, it's really easy. I can just use Sayupi for this actually. I think there's a place I could swap, but I forgot to check, but it's fine. I shouldn't need Sayupi. Should be enough! That was dumb. Actually, I really need Sayupi now because I just lost 2 hearts. I have a lot of lives, damn. I know I don't focus on finding lives actually, but I figured I would this time to help people look for like where the lives are, in case you were wondering where they are, so I decided I'd be a bit more focused on that than normal. There's Spish, which means after Evolve I have to do this all over again, but that was actually not that hard, so it's fine. Also, you might have noticed after that fight I got Sayupi's attacks back, which is pretty cool. I think this is like the only time this happens, because like, no, it might happen after the Jack Butler fight in Sheltarl as well. But like, I don't know why you'd bother using Sayupi in that fight, but whatever, you've decided to do it, he probably does too. I don't remember exactly, so yeah, I shouldn't have to check my part again. I should be fine. So I'm going to evolve Spish now. I believe it's also Rock for Spish as well. I'm doing a lot better, like, talking and recording this than I figured, so shut up, watch. Been a while since I've done this. I believe it's Rock for this as well. Good. way to remember this is that when Spish evolves, it turns to ice, so it becomes like a solid, and the CD is also blue. So that's a good way to remember if you have a hard time, I guess, because it is kind of sorta a weird one in my opinion. Actually, do I even need CDs anymore? I'm buying them just in case. I'm trying to remember what's I can get. Oh yeah, I do need it for something else. My memory is a bit weird because I'm doing Fogger a bit earlier than I normally do. Yeah, there is something else I can use CDs for, so... Yeah, yeah. Actually, no, I'm gonna see if I can do it with Monocle. Just I'm curioso. Challenge myself. That'd be a cheap ass. Again, it is you. Yeah, I know. I already follow you. Right? I was like, why can't I not do anything? It's because I have to wait for him to do that. I meant to jump and actually did the attack when I was trying to charge. Shit. Did not want to get hurt there, because this... Oh, I am screwed. Oh my god. Oh, if he didn't go over there... I can't believe I almost did it. I'm so proud of myself, because I messed up the beginning, too. I'm determined. I will do this. I need to practice anyways for the bosses later. And I don't want to just cheese with Sayupi. Especially, actually, the bosses have a lot of health, so Sayupi probably wouldn't help that much anyway, so... And now he's gonna do this. Damn. I did it! Nice. Go me. I remember before I found out about the golden hot dogs and getting health from the minigames, I believe I mentioned I had to use a Yubi to do it before, because I wasn't as good at the game as I am now. That's also not too bad of an idea, because it gives you at least one more health. Extra hit point. So, and you don't have to press any buttons, it just does it for you, so you don't have to worry about like pressing at the right time or whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's only 2 more left to evolve after this, so... And I know how to evolve them, so I technically don't need bones anymore. if I'm remembering correctly, at least. And this time I can't use Sayupi to heal myself, so I have to make sure not to get hit. By the way, is that my first death? I guess Jack Batlar. I used to hate those damn things, I'm so used to doing this. Now I know where they all are, and I'm going out of my way to pick up bones when I don't need to pick them up. It's gotta be a thing. That's just how I am. For some reason, when I play games, yeah, you can tell, like, I know where they're gonna end up spawning. Yeah, after this is when the game's gonna get a bit harder for me, because I'm not used to playing like this. I haven't played with True Arts in a very long time. Yay, pretty sure I'm doing well, but just in case I'm gonna check one more time. Honestly, considering how many problems I've had recording like this game and things in general, I'm honestly surprised at how well this recording session has been for me. Like, I noticed myself like breathing into the mic a few times, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. That's why I'm like checking so many times. Like, I can't be recording this well. That just doesn't happen, you know. But apparently it is, and now you're using Sayupi again, but the wrong way. Not just because it's really good, but Knuckles is actually not very useful in this battle, and you'll see why. Do you have 10? For some reason I thought you had 8. Oh no, it's Hippopotat. You have 10, yeah. Carby. It is you! You are the animal man who defeated Shardle and Baradile with your long ears! You are different from what I imagined, and you have a different voice than I imagine. You are very cute, especially your ears. But I will punish you with my sting because you did a lot of bad things. Yeah, as you might have noticed, she has half bee, half car. I mean, cat. Yeah, I don't know why she's called car bee for. How did that work? Oh, no. She will do this sometimes to get the hearts off by, ow. By, spinning around. And you probably noticed why Knuckles useless in this fight, because she's mostly in the air. And even when she's on the ground, it's really easy to hit her even without Knuckles, so... That just hurt me, are you serious? Actually, I should be able to take her with Sayupi now. Nice. This is probably the last time I use Sayupi during a boss, though. The other bosses, it's easier to use other mini-bros than Sayupi because I have a lot of health. Nice! Oh wait, I haven't done first 7 yet. What the hell am I talking about? Probably using Sayupi for that too. Anyways, yeah, that was Fog done. Is it permanent? But I really like it's already over, although I feel like this recording session has been a bit longer than the others have been. That was going to be the longest one I've done, though. That seems weird to have Fog completed, not first 7 for me, but I did it. I did it before first 7, so yeah. Till then, bye, I guess. And yeah, glad to be back to record and stuff. Again, I'm really glad this went well since it's been a while and stuff. But yeah, that tends to happen to me for some reason. I don't know why, but maybe the break actually does help me. Feel like it won't, but it'll be like hard to get into things and stuff. But it's not. It's still easy for me to do anyways. Bye. Yeah.